Greetings and phenomenal welcome to all geeks and fans. You are now listening to Spectacular Radio, brought to you in part by Famous Radio Live, and we're so honored to have you here. I'm your host, Andre Brown, and we're super excited to review movies, TV shows, comics, and all that geek fun. Yes, we got a packed house, and we have a special, guest that could turn into a host as well. So we're going to go around the table, and of course, we're all gentlemen at the table. So we're going to go let ladies first, so you can let everybody know your name, your social media, where to find you, and a little bit about what you do as well outside of like doing hosting.
Cool. Well, my name is Atalaya Jolay, and I am an actress. I'm a director. I am actually directing my first stage play, but I have a lot of. Thank you.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Big ups.
Yes, I have a lot of experience in the stage play, in the film community, if you will. I'm from Michigan, but I'm
from Michigan.
What part?
East side of Grass in Detroit.
Okay, I'm from Grand Rapids.
Okay.
Okay.
I fucked with you.
Yes, I'm from Michigan, but I lived in Atlanta for close to 7 years before I came to Virginia. So I'm just really, really excited to get back to my creativity, my creative space, if you will.
Yes. Definitely. Okay. I appreciate that. So we are definitely honored to have you a part of what's going on today, and hopefully more for the future. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass it on. Of course, y'all know who this is. Y'all so let everybody know. You know what I'm saying?
How y'all feeling out there? Big boy, big sexy, aka Big Jack. Yeah, I mean, no, y'all can find me on Instagram at BIG_JCX, and then Facebook, Stephen Jackson. Yeah, that's pretty much it. YouTube here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, boy major, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wool mining. Small Jacks. XMALL_JAC. You can find them on Little Instagram, Small YouTube.
Go ahead, man. Let everybody know who you are, character you play, and where to find you.
You can't find me nowhere except this channel. I don't
know. We just found out a secret.
It's not a secret if you tell.
Steven tell. He gonna tell right before the show is.
We got WikiLeaks over here. You can find me here on YouTube. I'm Melendez Robinson. I play Warmind. And you may or may not find me on Snapchat. I don't know. I may or may not be branching out on social media. Who knows?
That was very specific too. He was like, baby,
I mean,
it's already now. They're gonna look for you now. They're gonna be like, oh, I gotta find him.
Good luck.
All right, so
Dre, who are you? Tell them who you are.
Yeah,
you play?
I did the intro.
I
did the intro.
Play, Dre?
I play the guy that created.
He plays Kevin Feige.
But of course, as you guys know, you can find us Spectacular Radio and Spectacular Comics LLC. Of course, Spectacular Radio is a branch off of Spectacular Comics. You can find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Threads, all that stuff. Yeah. And definitely subscribe, follow us, YouTube, and all that stuff. So let's go ahead and jump into segment 1, which is Spectacular Project. So we got some surprise news.
No.
I'm gonna go break. So we're going to two things. So it's one of the things I'm gonna save. Basically, it's about a change that we did make. So we're going to make another change. So we're going to let you guys know in a second. So first off, the breaking news that we do have, and I'm going to make the post today. That's going to be on our social media pages. The remarkable and wonderfully talented Willow Smith will take on the superhero name W.H. Mayson. The show Mayson, Diary of the Indestructible Girl will be rebranded, circling Willow as the title character in the new comic as well. So we're super excited. She was just in production, playing like one of the characters for the Little Mermaid play that was actually in Virginia Beach. Yeah. She did a sensational job. So and if people aren't made familiar, if you're new or just joining us and you're not really sure what that is. So the first episode is on our YouTube channel now. W.H. Mayson is a character. Her full name is Wanda Harmony Mayson. She is part of a rare race that's on the planet in our comic book universe. That's actually, they're called Juggernauts. So she has indestructible skin. She is in high school. So now because she's Willow's a little younger, and I felt like she fit the role better. So she's going to be just getting into high school. But there's going to be a writing turn that I'm going to do. So we're going to rebrand and do something. I'm going to tell you about it off camera with Casper Cree dealing with the Chaos Testaments.
Okay.
So I'm actually going to do something that's going to twist it.
Wait a minute, what's going on?
Wait a minute. Yeah. So basically,
that's everything.
The show is like it's called Mayson Diary of the Indestructible Girl. First episode is on our YouTube channel right now. Basically, she is just a superhero in training. She is Chief Palmer Gunn, which is played by Mr. Raymond Staten. He actually plays like, if you want to give you more context, he's kind of like the Nick Fury of the like Motion Man-ish part of Spectacular Universe, where he's basically the chief and commander over the task force where Motion Man is part of. Motion Man episode 1 is on our YouTube channel as well. And basically he's helping train her. And then of course you have Melanie Collins. She's like the IT individual. She kind of helps kind of spearhead and help her with things as well. So we're super excited about it. If you have any questions about the character, we will post more on our social media page. Our website is under construction right now, so we can actually make it better, more streamlined. So we're going to let you guys know when we actually get that back up. But you can learn more about the character on our episodes, which is on our YouTube channel as well. So from the information that I gave, I know it was kind of like rapid spit, but from what you was able to gather, how do you feel about that specific show, especially it being more skewed to young teenage females and how to experience growing with powers? I think that's kind of unique too. How did you feel about that information?
So I'm like, I love like coming of age anyways. So if you mix that with like superpowers and stuff like that, that's super exciting. And it's just like, when I look at stuff, I always look like beyond it, if you will. Like I look at what it stands for. So when you're talking about like a young girl up and coming and she's getting to know what her power is, I look like, okay, I get excited about that, because if you look at it in real life, that's the age that they're getting to know what their real powers are. So I really love it. I love what it stands for.
I appreciate that. Information that you already know. But now with new actress, how are you feeling about what's upcoming with that? Because I think you're going to end up beating her at some point in the shared cinematic universe.
I don't believe in putting hands on the ladies.
No, I said, but I didn't say anything like
hey, but on camera I'll do it if it's fake. If it's fake, stage shit. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm always excited. Little underprepared, but I am excited, and I can't wait to see what goes on. And who's the new actress again?
Willow. Let me make sure I say her name right again. Willow Smith.
Okay, because I'm not gonna lie, when you said it the first time,
like Will Smith.
Yeah, you said I was like, are we gonna speed past the fact that it was like, you want me to beat her? Like, okay, well, I keep your daughter's name out my mouth. I swear to God. I was like, it can't be, but I was like, okay, all right, no, all right, so, all right,
Okay.
all right, Willow Smith, not the okay, all right,
Yeah,
all right, cool.
How do you feel, Steven?
I feel safer now knowing that.
He was worried too. We're all worried.
I had to keep my composure.
I got a lot of questions.
Too. You funny.
That's funny. I'm trying to get on.
Jaden gonna pull up on you.
It'll be a red table talk for real.
Burgundy table.
Yeah, burgundy table. Black table talk.
So before we get into the actual segment 2, you funny. Segment 2, movie corner. The other thing is that we did make an announcement that we were making a change as far as taking Comic Central out of the main streamlined show and having it be its own thing. We still, because it's 2 videos that are still in production that we are going to do for that. Actually, starting in November, we're actually going to put it back in, mainly because we have a lot of content. As you guys know, we are the first shared cinematic universe in Virginia. So we're going on set Saturday. So we're shooting, scenes for that.
I'm excited.
We got to go back soon, a few weeks for the associates. So between that, unboxing videos, gaming reviews, that regular podcast, and then sometimes we got to do a question bag video separate from that to keep up with questions. It's really complicated to try to do a whole nother separate video to edit as well. So we're just going to incorporate Comic Central back into the main show, and then of course, and then we'll just do to like 2 or 3 comics. We're trying to streamline more, skew more focused on like the prime big ones. Sometimes we'll do the like obscure ones every once in a while when we can. But if you do send in a question about it, we'll definitely address it. I read all types of comics. So I read IDW, I read Image, I read Titan Comics, I read all types of comics. So but we stick more towards the DC Marvel, so because it's the mainstream line people can keep up, and those are the ones that people read. So we'll keep you updated with the modification of that coming up soon. So next month we'll bring that back in. But let's go ahead and jump into segment 2, Movie Corner. Topic 1, Fantastic Four update. Cast will be announced after actor strike. Filming starts in 2024. So I'm going to read the info on that. So in a recent interview with Collider, director Matt Shakeman said that the 4 actors who will portray Marvel's first family in the upcoming Fantastic Four reboot will officially be announced once the Screen Actors Guild of America, Federation of Television and Radio of Arts, strike ends. Online rumors have circulated about the upcoming Fantastic Four movie for months, with actors like Vanessa Kirby, she's great, and Joseph Quinn reportedly being eyed for such roles as Sue Storm and Johnny Storm. However, Marvel has not yet officially announced any casting details of the movie at this time. Shakeman also said that Fantastic Four will enter into production in 2024. Yes, we are definitely going to go in front of cameras next year, he explained. Probably spring. It will shoot in London, Pinewood. So, first off, before I pass it off to Melendez to go ahead and kind of give us our insight, then we'll go around the table. I'm gonna let you know how I feel. To be honest with you, I will say, number one, I am super excited. Because I do want to see what Kevin Feige can do with the Fantastic Four. All the Fantastic Fours have not been, of course, in the MCU. Then, of course, they bought. Marvel did buy. I mean, not Marvel, but Disney bought 20th Century Fox, and then basically all that stuff got built into it. Kevin Feige did make an announcement and said, hey, I'm not derailing my plans. He said this like 4 or 5 years ago, which now we're hitting the 4 or 5 year mark. He was like, I don't even have plans for Fantastic Four or X-Men within 4 to 5 years. Of course, now we're approaching that. So I am excited about that. But on the other hand, of course, as we talk off camera, that I just feel like now Marvel, because one of the subjects we will be talking about dealing with Daredevil, in our streaming lifestyle, I just feel like Marvel's kind of like in disarray. I really think that which they're trying to do, but they're trying to go back to the drawing board. But it's kind of hard when you have all these productions already, either some that's already in place, some that's already shot, some that's already in the can, and some that you need to get out. Example, Marvel's is the Marvels is getting ready to come out, and I just feel like,
have you heard about the pre-sales for that?
Yeah, I heard they're really low. That's another thing. So it's just like, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of hard to get excited about something that you've been, anticipating or wanting since the acquisition. They bought Fox, and then it's like now between the 4 to 5 years, it's been their movies and production has been subpar. And it's not. I don't directly blame Kevin Feige per se, and of course, with Bob Iger now back in the seat. When Bob Chapek was in there, and his people was like, "Oh, you need to have this, this, and this," and then Kevin Feige couldn't really review it because he has like 9 or 10 projects coming out within 2 years, which is usually wasn't the norm, and that's not how Bob Iger operates anyway. But it's kind of hard to get excited when all these projects were subpar. She-Hulk was okay, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't, and I mean, but the main thing I do agree with a lot of critics is that it wasn't funny.
Yeah,
it's a comedy that wasn't.
They could have had Ally McBeal writers.
Yeah, something like that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
so it was really hard to get excited about something like that. And then, of course, Secret Invasion. Oh, that ending was trash, bro. Straight trash. So it's just hard. You know what I'm saying? It was good to see that Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 3, but it was James Gunn. So I mean, that of course knocked it out the park. So, but how you feeling about this news about the Fantastic Four?
Well, since we were talking about like where they are right now and everything's kind of disarray, I think it goes back to what we were talking about last time when we were reviewing the She-Hulk show, about how I think after Infinity Wars, because they had a game plan, but I don't think they really had like a game plan. I think it really just had an outline. And I think with the passing of Chadwick Boseman, because they had to change some things with that, the writer strikes, and like you said, Kevin Feige just being over encumbered with all these projects, and then the switching of the Disney heads and everything. That's why I think like Phase 4 and Phase 5 had just been so like unrememberable. You know what I mean? Nothing seems connected except with like little callbacks here and there. But I'm hoping that they're able to like zone in and actually like file in on the Fantastic Four, because if they do it right, not only will it be like the first successful Fantastic Four movie, but they have to do it justice, because one of my favorite villains of all time, if not the favorite villain of all time, is Doctor Doom.
Yes,
and
definitely.
I try to embody that a lot with my character, but like he's like they disrespected him in every medium, along with the Four family. Like I just don't want to get my hopes up anymore, but I'm willing to give y'all a shot.
Yeah, so we see where we're at. How you feeling about this news and information?
So, yeah, like I agree. Marvel has not been like marveling.
Yeah,
been marvelous at all.
They went from Marvel to like just whelmed.
So they've been working through a lot of things. There's a lot of factors, a lot of moving pieces that they've been working through. So hopefully, with this new reboot, I like you said, I like what's her name, Vanessa.
Yeah, Vanessa Kirby. She was in Mission Impossible. Yes,
Yeah.
I loved her. Yeah.
I like her. So hopefully, they'll do it justice and they can get that momentum back, so they can be that Marvel that we're used to, that Marvel that made all the kids excited and everybody excited. There was, all ages and things. So hopefully, this can be something good for them and get them back to where they need to be.
Exactly. I agree. What about you, Steve? How you feeling?
I will say this though, even though Marvel's been missing, they're still better than DC. So
as of now, we're gonna see this new reboot, man. 2025, man.
Only maybe in the cinematic universe, DC has Marvel and comic books and animation.
Oh, you talking about comics? Oh yeah,
I'm just saying. But
Miles,
if you think about it, if DC has Marvel but if DC has Marvel in 2 out of 3 areas, then you can't really say Marvel's better than DC, can you?
Yeah, we can.
If their animation, their TV shows, and their comics suck, and they only got movies, but DC has everything else, can you really though?
This is an even trade, man.
It's math, bro.
that math ain't math. That's the old parent math.
Yeah,
I don't know that this new math.
Yeah, but see, we talk about that. We talk about it with the comics aspect. Like,
just don't want to admit it.
DC
no,
is like
it's cool. DC
I agree.
Like the Judgment storyline.
Oh, Judgment Day. That joke was trash.
She loves it. She loves it.
But that's what I'm saying. Like we see number ones. We always talk about this. We see a Daredevil number 1, and it's not technically. And then we versus the Green Arrow. We should not care about Green Arrow as much as we did when we read that number 1, bro.
First of all,
that joke was crazy.
I hear you, and I agree. But Oliver's still cool, man.
Yeah, but he's cool. No. He's cool, but he's like a stealing character.
He's better than Hawkeye.
Yeah, no. I'm not saying that. Yeah, of course he is. No, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that you talking about compared to like a prime character like a Doctor Strange. Even when they just got the new Doctor Strange out, and it's like you saying this number 1, but you're like, oh, you're not really sure what's going on. Well, you better read Strange. Yeah. I'm like, bro, no. It says number 1. Give me some little, whatever.
Open and be all right.
Exactly. But we're not gonna go down that rabbit hole. Let's go ahead and go.
But we already rode y'all enough. You already know what time it is.
So topic 2, the Ironclaw trailer review. So info: the Von Erich family becomes a dynasty of professional wrestlers who make history, but a series of tragic events test their strength and spirit. The Ironclaw is set to release on December 22nd, prime real estate for award season. So this is Zac Efron movie trailer
based on a true story.
Yeah, based on a true story. I like the trailer a lot. It really gave us like little hints of what's the movie? Not Warrior, but I think it was Warrior. Either Warrior or like Cinderella Man type of vibe. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, underdog story.
Yeah. So, but just being able to see. The reason why I really liked it because it's to see Zac Efron from a different perspective. Because everybody just seen it as this. Because wasn't he from Disney?
But I would say he's changed over the years because he went from like the Pretty Boy in the musicals. Yeah, he started doing comedy though.
Yeah, he did with the
what was it, the Ted Bundy thing or the
Yeah,
Marilyn
stuff
Manson?
like that. Yeah,
You know, so I mean, he's proven he's got range.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not gonna lie, I used to be the first Zac Efron head. I was like, who the fuck is this? Ain't never coming to my cookout. Now he can grab a plate to go. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You funny. How did you feel about the trailer? You funny. How did you feel about the trailer?
I was out of town, bro.
Oh, okay. No, you didn't see the trailer. No, what did you think about the trailer?
From an actor standpoint to detail,
Yeah,
he really
'cause
did
this is serious
transform his
acting.
body. He transformed the hell out of his body, and
Yeah.
I always love that dedication with actors because I'm kind of the same way. So, and it was just funny because before this came out, people was making memes because of his hair. Yeah, his hair was like it's just crazy
Now I
funny.
gotta see this.
Yeah. Oh, you definitely see
no,
the
the
meme.
Ironclaw.
Ironclaw, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Iron Fist is another property. My bad.
But it's got some underlining comedy in there because you're like, his dad's like, yeah, such and such my favorite. Everybody knows that this is my favorite. Then it's him. I'm like, oh, just name all three of his sons in order. But
That's funny.
it's from what I've seen, his father plays an intricate part in their lives as far as pushing them to that next level to get them to where they need to be. And I think when I go see the movie, I'm probably gonna focus more on that.
The relationship between the father and the son.
Because we definitely
surrounded by
that definitely need that because I don't mean no harm. Mother's love is cool, but when you got to get the job done and get like that, you need that father's foot to be your ass.
Yeah, you need the discipline.
Yeah, and they channeled that good within in this trailer. They didn't give it away. They got my attention to a point where I didn't feel like I seen the movie in the trailer. Yeah, and that's another aspect that he transformed his body, so he's dedicated to the role, the father-son relationship, and they didn't give all the movie away in the trailer, so they definitely got my attention. I'm gonna check it out.
So it left you wanting more.
Absolutely, because I hate trailers like that. It's like you feel like you watched the whole movie.
Oh yeah, exactly. Expendables 4.
Yeah,
that's what we didn't review that.
Yeah, exactly. It was no need.
That movie deserves an Academy Award. Watch
Oh,
it
you
now.
thought?
On bootleg.
Oh, you funny.
Bootleg
Oh,
everything.
okay. So he said it was trash. How did you feel
Trash
about it, real quick?
10 out of 10 cookies.
What? You liked it that much for real?
No, he said it won't sweet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it won't better than the first one. I know that for a fact.
Sweet.
I know for a fact it wasn't better than the first one.
Yeah, even the second one. Jesus.
Yeah, second one was because that's what I'm saying. It's like the first one was here, second one was right here, and then the third one was like way down here.
It's in order. The
Okay.
first one's here, second one, third.
No, the third need to be down here somewhere because that joint was so that joint was
Top
trash.
10 movies of the year, starting from the best to the worst. You got Expendables 4,
You doing this on purpose?
Fast 10.
No, stop. No, how did you? No, be quiet. How did you feel about the Ironclaw trailer?
I liked it. First of
He
all,
knows I'm trolling.
I was like Zac Efron,
Right.
number one. So he really did his thing with that. Really tapped into that role really well. You can definitely see that this guy was like the Joe Jackson of wrestling. He meant serious business. And we all like to see it's an American tragedy if you think about it, if you think about where they were then and how it turned out. I know that it's going to do well because we like to see that kind of stuff. We want to see the story. They did a really, really good job at like you said, at giving us a glimpse of the story but not giving it away. But yeah, I definitely want to see it. But yeah, it was really, really good.
That's what's up. Yeah, definitely super excited about that. All right, topic 3. Jason Momoa reportedly in talks to play Lobo. We gonna because we already okay. Here we go. Info. Here we be careful, you're not going. Oh, ain't nothing in there. Yeah. Anyway, okay, here we go. So info. Aquaman star Jason Momoa is reportedly now engaged in talks to leave behind the role of DC's Atlantean superhero in favor of DC's anti-hero Lobo, the beloved intergalactic bounty hunter. According to Variety, sources have revealed that Momoa could ditch the heroics for some super vigilante and anti-heroism, of course, with the live-action Lobo possibly even appearing in the upcoming Superman reboot, Superman Legacy, which is due for release in 2025.
Oh, hold fast. Before we get started with that, isn't he one of the people that was supposed to reportedly come back?
You talking about to come back to play as Aquaman?
Yeah.
He was supposed to come back, but he wasn't going to play as Aquaman. This last...
Explain it in the Flash.
That was leading
There's no
into
point.
the new movie coming out now. That was it. This movie is it. The
That was
Aquaman. What are you talking about? Aquaman. I could have said if Aquaman, the Lost Kingdom did not come out, it wasn't coming out.
So he's
Then it'd be like,
just dead at the end of that one.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
Uh-huh.
But they said it's a different universe though.
Amber
So
Heard kills him.
now I don't even want to say all that. You
Wow.
funny. Anyway,
I expected better
let-
from you.
You know what I expected? Better from DC and Marvel, but that's okay.
Facts.
I just hope Lobo beats the new Superman up so bad he ends up looking like Henry Cavill.
what?
You heard it here first, James. Man. I'm coming for your seat, man.
Okay, so Jason, for some people, this was obvious because remember a few months ago he came out. He was like, "Woo, yeah, I'm excited. I can't tell this news yet, but I'm gonna be playing this character. But I can't tell you what the character is. I'm so excited. Woo!" So everybody was like, "Okay." So and a lot of people assumed it was Lobo. They were like, "Oh, could have been something
Yeah.
else." I could have figured it was Lobo.
I mean, we all did. It's either Lobo or another version of Aquaman, like the one
Nah, I
with the
think-
hook on his hand. You know,
So you got to remember though. So James Gunn, he loves like trying to refer more to the. I think he's going to do more 52. Not the one before.
before Rebirth.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, we're talking about even before 52. That's when he had the hook. But in the new 52, they scrapped that and they had a whole new thing. But they didn't say that it wasn't because remember they did a multiverse big crossover thing. So that Aquaman
Did
was
they
the
win-
other
like,
Aquaman.
that?
No, you fine.
So I
Anyway.
missed that movie.
No, I'm talking about comic wise. I'm talking about comic.
Oh,
It went on movie. I'm talking about comic.
I was
Oh,
like,
all right.
No.
even he was confused.
We were talking. Anyway,
it was a comic.
no, those are the comics. But what I'm saying is that
It's a streaming.
this is. I think he's going to lean more
Right.
towards the new 52. So it's going to be somebody more like having a short hair. You know, this that, and the third.
Speaking of character reveals and rumors, did you know who Jensen Ackles is, right?
I thought he was supposed to be Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah, supposedly. I mean,
Yeah,
we
supposedly.
get more of it. But of course, they can't give us definitives until the strike is over because they're not technically
Right.
supposed to be making
I mean,
announcements. So
Even still, I'm excited if it's true.
you funny. How you feel about this Lobo thing? Go ahead.
Oh,
Let your
man.
feelings out.
So he was a standout for me in Fast 10 as a villain. So I hope he brings that energy to Lobo.
I think he is.
I think so. I mean, it's really, well, I don't know, because depending on which Lobo we get, he's not really that funny of a character either, too.
No.
No,
So-
at times he was in the comics.
That's why I said depends on which version we're
Yeah,
getting.
it's all about the writing.
Because-
Yeah,
Because I know James Gunn said he wants to be more like fantastical, more camping, more fun with his movies, more comic book-ish.
yeah.
So I could see him.
I can see that as we seen Suicide Squad, Gallows of the Galaxy.
Yeah,
Stuff.
so I could see him
Yeah.
having more fun as Lobo in like a Fast 10 kind of way. But I would rather see a more like brutal Lobo, kind of like how he did in Game of Thrones and how he was supposed to if he ever ended up in that Crow movie. Because that was like the closest look we got to a Lobo.
Yeah, that's probably pretty much it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. How did you feel about this news?
I'm a Momoa fan.
Of
So
course.
Fast 10, Oscar worthy, right?
so yeah, he can't do any wrong.
She didn't agree with you, so
You can't do any wrong.
So I think that whatever, like there's different ways that he could go about it, that he could posture himself towards it. I'm just excited to see what he does with it. So I think it'll be good. I'm excited to see.
Definitely. What about you, Steve?
I guess it's cool. Most of the fans out there. You know,
Mimosa. He did it on
I'm a
purpose.
fan of mimosas.
the mimosa fans.
Best drink in the morning. You
You're
don't like
funny.
orange juice with your champagne?
Champagne. You know what I mean? Nah, like I said, it all depends on what timeline they're going to, and so how he can actually act in it. Because, like, for real, I'm tired of all the comedy ish. I need some grit. I want to see him punch somebody so hard that I come out. You know what I'm saying? To showcase his power, like.
Yeah, because Lobo on that joke. That
Yeah,
joke crazy.
but see, that's I don't want to water it down. No, like keep it if you're gonna go because of comics, yo, keep it comics.
Yeah, I got you.
Give him his strength. Let him go ahead toe to toe. Like
Yeah, he heals like Wolverine too. A lot of people don't know that.
Like
too.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's,
Mhm.
give us the full ordeal. Don't just like try to comedy it up, man. I need some grit, man. I need some blood splatter. I want some Invincible type ish for her.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if they are gonna, if he was gonna make a cameo, I think it'd be like a mid credit scene. And I think because I don't think he's gonna be the main villain for Superman Legacy. I'm leaning more towards either Lex Luthor or Brainiac, one of them two. I feel like, but it is going to be a mid credit scene, and you're going to see Jason Momoa as Lobo, introducing him.
Why
going
is it
to
always the same villains, y'all?
Well,
Like,
no, Brainiac they never really focused on like live action,
and I would say
I want to see that,
and I would want to see a Brainiac movie, but I feel like unfortunately because they are kind of restarting over again. Because the last villain we had was General Zod, which isn't bad because that was crazy. But I feel like with the new Superman, you kind of almost have to start with the Lex Luthor before you just jump into a Brainiac. Because I feel like with the type of villain Brainiac is, that's something you would want to build towards. You know, because he's like a real villain. He's a problem, bro. Especially
he's a
when it
major
comes
problem.
to like outside of him just assimilating people, like he's nothing to sneeze at. So he shouldn't be like an introduction to Superman unless this Superman's been Superman for a while.
Yeah, that's true. And he could be a younger Superman though.
Yeah,
so
I got you.
Yeah, I feel you.
So you know what? That might be a good ass strategy though.
Yeah, if they do a trilogy, bring Brainiac in the third one, sew him off in the second one, and post-credit scene in the first one,
or build him up like you said, mid-credit scene, like because they may end up doing two, like they may do a mid one at Lobo and then like another one at the end, and then like you said, build up to Brainiac like in the first two Superman movies, and then have it like him be the problem for Justice League.
Yeah,
like have him be the major
because he is a Justice League
threat. He's a Justice League level. Yeah. Topic 4. Let's go ahead and
that make more sense to me.
Yeah, definitely. Topic 4. This is the last one for this segment. CD Projekt Red live action Cyberpunk 2077 movie. Info. The developer CD Projekt Red just announced it is in early stages of developing a live action TV show or movie based on the once hated and now I like they threw that in there. They said once hated and now beloved, which is 100% true. Cyberpunk 2077 game. The Cyberpunk 2077 movie is now a possibility because of Keanu Reeves' role in the game, revealed Cyberpunk series creator. They also said in that news because Idris Elba is doing such a phenomenal job as well for the expansion. He did a phenomenal job from the game footage that I saw. So for me, I mean, to me, it was already kind of if you really actually because I actually have the game and it's crazy how they went from they were saying it was once hated because I got that game for like $7.99 used at GameStop a while back. They sent all the patches and stuff. Now,
why y'all here? Leaving me triggered.
Now, what is it now? 30 something for the same game used at GameStop. It went from $7.99 used.
No, the expansion's $30.
No. I'm talking about like now the disc because so this happened with The Witcher. Remember when The Witcher 3, that new blood whatever wine expansion
blood and
all
wine
that stuff.
You had the hearth.
All that went on. It's crazy because before that, I mean, the game wasn't it was cheaper. Now. What I'm saying, it was costing more. And they did the same thing with Cyberpunk 27. The used copy was like $7-10 whatever. Yeah, and then they sent out on the new patches.
Well, see, I don't know about the used copies because I bought my game when it came out. I loved it when it came out. I'm on record here saying I loved it. So I don't know about all that.
Oh, okay.
I bought my game at full price and I got my expansion at full price.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, to me, if you played any of it, basically my point is saying is it looks like a movie. You're playing like a movie. Yes. So I mean, to take Keanu Reeves is already part of it. Idris Elba, these are two famous big actors, and then of course they had smaller actors that was playing certain characters as well. Not necessarily big names,
voice actors in there too, sprinkled in
So
there.
so not necessarily big names, but they were still other side, B or C actors, actresses that was actually in there. So to me, it was just already a given. So now the big question is: should they do a TV show or should they do a movie?
TV show, so they can spend it more.
So here's the thing.
Okay, you go ahead. I'm gonna let you take it from there.
Because he's right. So if they do a movie, I feel like because of how expansive it is, unless they're gonna do a cyberpunk cinematic universe, which they have enough lore to do,
it's gonna be cut short, dude.
They could do that, but I feel like they just do a movie. It's going to be too much to cram in at once.
That's what I'm
saying. Background story. So a TV show would actually be perfect, and you can have seasons.
Yeah, like 6 different seasons and tell everything.
But yeah,
gotcha.
And I'm hoping if they're able to get the pilot locked down and really focus, because they could tell stories from Cyberpunk 2020 and then build up to 2077. because there's a 50-year gap between the fall of Johnny Silverhand into the new character V. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm excited. If y'all do the TV show or movie, just hire me. I'm a huge fan. Chumba, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. How did you feel about that news?
I love when they turn games into shows or movies. Anyways, I just love it. I'm not a good. No, I just like it in general.
Boo! Get out of here. Go ahead. You got it.
Talking about
Because I'm not a good game player. Like I don't. I
You just be
suck.
mashing buttons. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, I suck at it. So when they turn it into something, I feel
Don't
like
let
okay,
Apple
I'm
Jacks
involved.
bully you.
I'm not worried.
Yeah, don't worry about it. What system you got in the house? Okay, whatever. Go ahead.
Yeah. To the real crowd.
Oh, yeah, he finna go
Hey,
come
she's from Michigan. She will cut you.
But go ahead. Sorry.
I already know that.
But if they put like those names in it, like
Mm.
Keanu Reeves, what? I'm here for that. Like
Hell
I'm
yeah.
here for that. That's gonna be real good. So super excited.
Definitely. How you feeling, Steven?
No one cares. It's Big Jack's in the building.
Hey, look.
You know what I mean? I just like TV shows
Hey,
and
look.
video games.
When he do it, it sounds like you had to have a bouncing ball to go with the words. Yo, it's Big Jack.
That's funny.
You mean subtitles?
The buzzing ball with the subtitle. Yo, this Big Jack, you mean? No, like I said, I think they need to do a like a series with it.
Okay.
So it gives them so they won't have to cram everything. They can expand it more. They can do a lot more with it instead of trying to make 3 damn hours long. And so, you know what I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, so or a 2-part 3-hour long thing, like, or you know what I'm saying, but yeah, I mean, I'm here for it. They got the money to do it, so go ahead. Just don't make it stupid.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so let's go ahead. So I do want to highlight segment 3, of course. Spotlight of the day. So basically, if you have a small business or a project or anything like that, you would like to promote and be a part of what we're doing, so we can definitely promote you. In this segment, you can email us at Spectacular Inc. Radio. That's spectacular@gmail.com. We can definitely set up a time frame. You can come in and actually have this segment where you can actually talk about, your business, your upcoming project, this and the third. I know you have an upcoming project. I actually want to give you the spotlight of the day for real.
Oh,
So you can actually talk about your upcoming play. So let people know.
All
and stuff like
right.
that. So
all right. So I am, like I said, I'm producing. I'm directing my first stage play in this area. It is called Something Old, Something New. And it premieres. Curtains Up is in February 10th.
oh, cool. Yeah.
2024. So we're currently in rehearsal. So we're super excited. And it's a sequel. So the first one, Stephen, you were in the first one, right?
Yeah, I know. Too bad I ain't in the second one.
Oh man,
you died. His character died.
No, hey, look,
sounds like there's room
He's so
for real
busy.
talent.
No,
Can-
no.
can-
Kill my wife.
Hold on. It sounds like there's room for real talent. Is there any casting? Open casting. Seems like someone died. So, it's real Jacks. It's Whoa Jacks right here.
So go ahead,
That's great value, Jacks.
The Quake brand.
The seal at the bottom. They just got a bag.
Because you can't box me in, son. You can't box me in.
But they can back him in.
Hey, no.
You always get more in the bag though.
Go ahead.
The first one was okay. It kicked off because we was new. It kicked off. We had some great talent, but I think now that we was able to go back to the drawing board and come back with the part 2, and of course we have more talent. The talented young lady here. They actually did a great job as far as casting. I know how the direction goes with Navlaco, so I know they're going to bring it more to life. I know they're going to do a great job, just like how they did when I was in Shackles Lounge.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
So
Remarkable piece.
See what I'm saying? So we first one, get the kinks, revamp. All right, then let's do it again with part 2. This one, I just know for a fact it's gonna be a lot better because of the surrounding cast and the people that's behind it. So you know what I'm saying, y'all love y'all. Y'all got 100% of my support.
Thank you.
I definitely will be in the seats. So,
Yeah, like,
Yeah, definitely. We all will be. Yeah,
I
let
appreciate that.
everybody know. We can get tickets and all this stuff. Of course, being part of more and stuff like that, you can definitely talk to and
Absolutely.
build us up to that point, stuff like that. So.
And for the record, Steven just was too busy, so he didn't show up to the casting. So
Oh,
that's what happened with
It's
that.
okay.
Was-
It's okay. If he wasn't here, you tell us the truth, right?
Right. She didn't want me to be in it.
No, he's too busy.
You
Like
know.
he
Him
emailed me like
busy?
weeks after the
He's
fact.
always watching TVs and playing video games for that show. Busy.
Yeah.
That's how we lie, though.
Well, I can't vouch for some of the days that he played more major. So he was awesome.
No, seriously though.
Yeah, someday.
She's right. Because I didn't realize, because I was like, all right, so I'm still playing my character. Like, yeah. Then they did the whole casting call, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah. Then I seen it on my phone that they did it like 4 days later. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. All right. So, oh yeah, yeah. So we got part 2 coming. I was like, oh, so I missed that one. All right, great. I won't miss another one.
But the good thing is we did like
Are
I
you gonna
spent
do
a
a
lot
part
of
3?
times. We'll see.
Okay.
I spent a lot of time with this casting because I
Yeah.
wanted to select up and coming talent and then just
Yeah.
reach into the community to see who else I could find. So I did spend a lot of time casting. So I'm
She
super
does her
excited.
homework. That's what I told her.
Yes,
She
I'm
does
really,
it.
really excited about it. I want to make it a vibe. That's my whole theme because it's a
Yup.
Valentine's Day production. So it's a
Mhm.
love story.
Yeah.
So I really want to make it just like that vibe that that you feel around Valentine's Day.
Of
So I'm
course,
really
that
excited. So
romantic element.
that yeah,
Yes, I love that.
So
It
tickets
would have been
are
even sexier if I was in it though.
oh my gosh.
But she killed
That's
you
why
off.
you
though.
got kicked
Anyway,
out.
yeah, exactly.
You got kicked
No,
out.
you know what? The worst thing, you know what's
The
worse,
only
Melendez?
look, all the ladies in the audience all agree that the only thing sexy about him is his voice. You got to close your eyes and his big jacks
No,
after
but
dark.
I'm going to say this.
Spectacular radio at night.
The worst thing is the dying
Voice
your
hug.
character dying on screen. The worst is that not dying on screen is when you actually die when they just throw you in the script. So they're like, yeah, what's up? Oh yeah, he died in a car accident 2 days ago. Like, yeah. Are you know that? That's so bad.
You didn't even die on screen, bro.
No.
It's just like, yeah, he was hit by a bus.
Dre, I wanna renegotiate my contract. If my character ever dies, it has to be on screen, and it has to be after an epic fight.
Yeah.
I don't want to just die on the toilet like Tywin Lannister. You know what I mean? I got
Oh, you had a heart
scruples.
attack and died.
That's crazy.
They had no funeral for him or nothing. We just, we had to keep him.
Well, what was you about to say about tickets? I'm sorry.
Oh, you can go to navlaco.booktix.com to purchase your ticket. And it's actually at the Suffolk Cultural Arts
Which is a
Center.
very
Gotcha.
The beautiful venue.
Shoot me the link. I'll make it a part of at the bottom of the for the YouTube channel
Description,
Yeah. So let's go ahead and jump into segment 4, streaming lifestyle. Topic 1. Yes,
Oh, yeah.
this is where we're at.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to say this. We were talking about this on screen, and then of course somebody did send in a question about which we will still touch on. But next month is going to be slammed, bro. From Invincible to the new Godzilla show, Monarch to daggone For All Mankind, bro. We're about to be slammed. Oh, that's not coming in. Oh, we'll give more information about that too. I gotta get some
Yeah, a
more
little
information.
spoiler right there, but we
You're
got
funny. But let's go ahead and talk about topic 1, Loki season 2 episode. The latest episode premiered. So info, of course, along with Mobius, Hunter, B15, and the team of new and returning characters, Loki navigates an ever expanding and increasingly dangerous multiverse in search of Sylvie, Judge, Rainslayer, Miss Minutes, and Tara Strong, and the truth of what it means to possess free will and glorious purpose. So latest episode. This is where Marvel has not dropped the ball.
Yeah,
They're still headed to the touchdown. We hope they can hit all field marks, which is the rest of the
wait
season.
the last episode.
Yeah, especially for the last episode, bro. Like, anyway,
if it's bad by episode 3 or 4.
yeah. So I'm not gonna spend too much because I want everybody to kind of give their pieces on what they saw. For me, I think it is still phenomenal writing. I think it is remarkable acting. I love when they did find Sylvie. It was really crazy and basic that she was in a McDonald's. I was just like, oh, Okay, because I was
But if you
expecting.
remember season 1, it kind of makes sense. She was a little girl taken from that McDonald's.
Yeah. No. I
So
mean,
it plays in.
it started coming together,
Full
but
circle, yeah.
from what you like, how season 1 ended, you would have thought that she'd been in some castle
Layer or something. Yeah, I mean,
grand. You're like, I'm such a some sword or whatever. No, she was just, like you
Like,
said, McDonald's or whatever. So I thought that was very interesting. I was like, okay. And then he's I guess they figured out the warping thing. So they fixed that in episode 1, which
Fix one, have another problem now.
oh yeah, I know exactly. The old dude being slick mouth, and then Loki tricked. I like how they tricked him though, because Mobius was in on it too. Wow. That was the whole plan. That was the whole plan, and that whole cute thing. I really thought Loki was gonna kill him. I really thought for real, because he was pissing Loki off. Loki was getting mad. And then he touched a nerve with Mobius though. And I thought that was really interesting.
Oh, yeah.
The writing and the dialogue on that was definitely intriguing. Yeah, let me know how you felt about the episode. We talked about it. We'll go around on tip. Go ahead, Melendez.
Well, I thought
What
it
was
was
your
pretty
favorite
well.
part?
It was pretty good. You
What-
know what I mean?
yeah.
It was awesome. It was like, wow. And then, I was there with Loki. We were in the room. He was going to kill the guy. I told him not to do it. You know what I mean? Told him, don't be a villain. You're not a villain, Loki.
This is your conscience.
Yeah, this is your conscience speaking. And he was like, all right, Fred, I won't do it.
But it was overall it was solid, man. I like how they're developing Morbius, his character, because I didn't realize this till I watched I won't say the other channel's name, but I watched this one clip where they were breaking down, like, because I didn't realize in the first credit scene that the post-it notes and all the things, that's all Morbius is, like, he's trying to work out like what's going on.
Mhm.
And there was also hints to like Wanda and everything in there too.
Yeah, it's
I
crazy.
didn't even catch that, but I was just like, okay, so we're learning more about him even through the credits. Loki seems to really be coming around full circle from where we were in the first Avengers movies and the Thor movies.
Mhm.
And even Sylvie, like with her going back to McDonald's, like to answer your point,
Mhm.
like I would expect Loki to be the one in the castle had the roles been reversed at the end of the first season.
Mhm.
But I feel like with her, she just wanted to stop running. That was her through plot line for the first season, in my opinion. She just wanted to stop running, wanted to be left alone, and just wanted to live a normal life. And I feel like she got that until they decided they just wanted to blow up timelines.
Yeah, which
that
was
shit
crazy.
was wild.
Yo, seeing them
People just
having a fight
died.
and stuff. Yeah, like
Worse
literally
than
just
Thanos, if you think about it, like they're
Yeah.
not coming back.
that's why I kept saying that if written properly later on, Kang is more dangerous than Thanos to me.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
yeah, because it's like you're talking infinite timelines.
Yeah.
He was just on one streamed timeline
Yeah.
and
Thanos
slapped out
is a
half
threat
of.
here.
Mhm.
Kang's a threat
Everywhere.
everywhere. But I'm still trying to figure out, because we talked about this at the makeup episode last time. It's like, well, what happened between when Loki was past and Kang's stuff was all there
Mhm.
to where he's back in the present or future now, and there's no sign of that. So like, I'm kind of curious to see like how they're gonna do that. If they're gonna wait till the rest of the season to explain that, or wait till Kang Dynasty.
Oh yeah, I mean, because he does appear. They had to re-push it, so it's like 2026 now at this point. Yeah, it's a whole thing. But remember, he is in the show though, so he may appear in the next episode. Talking about the He Who Remains or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
I hope so. Or Victor Timely as
yeah,
the
and Vector Timely. Yeah.
Yo, why did they make him look like Frederick Douglass, bro? That was so disrespectful. That is so disrespectful.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
How did you feel about it, Steven?
I didn't feel about anything of it. No,
Wow.
no, Loki, y'all know Loki is one that they still hitting. First season was dope. They not messing with this one. Like I said, I just can't. I think I'm not gonna watch any more episodes to this. All of it is final, so I can just binge watch it all, because it's like some shows I can tolerate every week, but it's like some shows like, man, golly, man, I gotta wait a whole week for the next joint. So I don't know, yeah, but nah, I'm gonna check this out, and I like I said, I like what's going on with it.
Yeah, definitely.
Everything's making sense. The writing is good. Some more stuff that's gonna come full circle, yo.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Did you get a chance to watch?
Yeah, so
how did you feel
I
about?
don't watch Loki. I just did it for the sake of this.
Okay.
But I always I always tune into the acting, like just because of who I am. They did really, really good. They did really, really good. And to just hear what you are saying, so it sounds like they have a good storyline, and it's like a full circle type situation, which is always good. But it was exciting. It was exciting. Even me just stepping in and not knowing the backstory, I was like, wow, okay. My daughter was trying to explain it to me a little bit more, but yeah, she was like, "Yeah, Mom, they're doing a really good job." I was like, "Okay," so I enjoyed it.
I just like how there's no like dull space.
Yeah,
it's always something going boom, boom, boom.
Yeah,
and it always keeps you like on the edge of seat because like there's no some stuff. Yeah, the pace is just constant. It's like some slow, but like a roller coaster.
Because even if it's not like urgent, even on the times where it's like you're getting new information, it's still intriguing.
Right, and it incorporates into so it's still good.
Exactly. Let's go ahead and jump into topic 2. So we probably, because we kind of already highlighted this, so we ain't gonna spend too much time on it, but let's go ahead and hit it.
Might not.
Yeah. So the Daredevil Born Again pushed to 2025 with Disney Plus, but of course you have the information. So we're just going to read what we have and then we'll go over everything.
The internet too.
So So while Daredevil Born Again has still not gone back into filming, a new report has revealed a potential and disappointing release date for the MCU show. Marvel Cinematic Universe audiences may have to wait a lot longer for the Daredevil Born Again, as a new release date may have finally been revealed in a recent report. One of the most highly anticipated MCU projects in Phase 5, which is true, Daredevil Born Again, with Charlie Cox reprising the role as Matt Murdock and being the first character from the Marvel Netflix era to get his own show again. Principal photography began back in March, but had to pause in June when the Writers Guild of America strike went into effect. While the SAG strike is still taking place, a new listing at the U.S. Copyright Office via Cosmic Circus may have revealed when Daredevil Born Again will premiere on Disney Plus. Even though Marvel Studios and Disney Plus has yet to comment on it, the Marvel Phase 5 show is supposedly eyeing for a January 2025 premiere. Now, I know Melendez said he got some more information, some changes, modifications and stuff like that.
So it was funny because before I saw the notes in there today, like 2 days ago, I saw where they were talking about it was canceled, and even when we were just out there waiting before the show, they're talking about where they might turn the series into a film. So as of now, I don't know shit, because the internet is confusing. Because on one hand, you guys have it to where it's just being pushed back later, and then on the other hand, you have it to where it's canceled, and another one, it might just be turned into a film. So on that note, what would you guys prefer if they went in any other direction?
Well, they're still doing a series, because I mean it's already shown that it works with Netflix. Okay. They already shown that they can actually knock it out of the park. They can dive deeper into the Daredevil mythos, and then of course I love when season 2 came about, and then they had Punisher, Frank. What's his real name?
Frank Castle. Oh, you mean John Berthold?
Yeah, John Berthold. That was what his real name. The great. I'm sorry. Respect to the old dude that passed, because he played Balin in the new Star Wars show, but he played Punisher Warzone. He played Punisher in the Punisher Warzone movie. Oh, yeah. Dude. Yeah. All respect to him. He just passed. All respect to him.
Yeah. Okay. I love Ray Stevenson. He was also in Rome and a couple other good shows and movies.
But Berthold, I feel like that was to me, this is just for me personally, that was like being born to play that role from like Robert Downey Jr. playing Iron Man. Bro, him playing Punisher, season 1 was the question. Season 2 was good. I'm just saying, it's this season 1 introduction. You're nervous. You're not really sure because you have all these different embodiments of Punisher. Yeah. And to see John just come, mainly even when he was in the he went to go see old dude, the guys, and it was at the with the gym or something. Yeah, he beating the crap out of them, yo. I was like, yeah. And then of course, they show that he's not invincible, so he's taking pain too, but he's just like, hitting himself, taking the pain that's still administering pain. I'm like, bro, Punisher crazy. So anyway, that to me, that he's the perfect Punisher. But at the same point in time, to show that dynamic between him and Daredevil, Elektra, I like her because that was more. I'm not really too big on necessarily like the race part has to play a part when it's actually something that's needed for the character. Black Panther, of course, obviously have to be black. Bruce Wayne, how it's set up with Batman, has to be Caucasian. It's just, to me, it's just certain aspects that you cannot change. But to have the Elektra that's more her race. That who they chose, that female is more where Electra really actually came from. We actually read the comic, so to see them have that authentic, the hand. I feel like they did such a phenomenal job with Netflix, and there's so much story that they can do that I feel like they need to have it in a series, in my opinion, and stuff like that. So, Steven, how did you feel about this news? And like, I know right now we don't have a definitive. I don't think we're gonna really get definitive until the strike ends anyway, because the actors can't confirm anything.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I feel like we won't get anything definitive until after this strike. But I feel like also they're probably gonna have like some kind of press release or something for that, where they're like reviewing or releasing all the upcoming shows and things like that.
They're gonna redo the thing.
Roadmap.
Basically his question: do you feel like Daredevil should be a movie or a show? And how are you feeling about like what's going on just in general
with not knowing anything?
I have nothing to say because I don't know anything. No. A show, because like you said, the success from Netflix, just keep it going. I don't know. They got to make up their mind, fellas, in what direction they're gonna go. Like, it's because this is like the worst time for it, with all the striking and everything going. Like this, and it's like a fan favorite. It's not like it's just some new coming of age thing. Just fan favorite. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my god, really?
That thing, that whole production.
I didn't even watch it.
No, it's not even out yet.
Cool.
Because the production on it is just a train wreck right now.
Yeah.
It's just all over the place. Like I don't know. I'm not even
like what's going down.
So it's
that bad, huh?
Script issues, just behind the scenes drama and stuff like that. So I don't know.
It's getting crazy. But like I said, it's they'll eventually get together, but it's just the time span of when they're gonna do it. And I hope that doesn't. In certain instances, the hype kind of goes down in certain things.
Even with the Blade one too. That's a whole train wreck too.
It's to a point where I'm like, I don't even know if I'm watching. No, I love it, but it's like, dude, what we doing?
Exactly.
So
it's all over the place.
Because like I'm not even going front. I like Ali, as I like, let's see what he can do. But it's just like, man, they dragging it so much, man. I'm like, man, I'm not interested in no damn more.
Exactly.
But no, it's like I said, it's a train wreck, man. Just hopefully everything pans out and it works for our favor. Because like I said, he's favorite.
Gotcha.
Wait on it for so long, but yeah, go ahead.
And how you feel about it?
Yeah, I agree. Daredevil is a fan favorite, and I think that they should just, if it's not broke, don't fix it in terms of being a movie as opposed to the series. This SAG, I'm just gonna say SAG because I can't say
SAG. No, I got you.
The SAG strike,
Screen Actors Guild.
Yeah, it's really messing stuff up, and like they really don't know what to say. That's what I gather. They don't know what to say, so they're saying supposedly January 2025. That's a long time, especially for fans. Like people they start to lose interest. So hopefully they can do something to keep the interest.
At least by
do something, because that's a long time. January 2025. You got people waiting now and trying to figure out now. How long will that last?
Exactly.
I don't think it will.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and jump to topic 3. Percy Jackson. So I apologize, fans. Yes, in the notes, I noticed in the last video, it showed that we talked about it, but I accidentally skipped the entire section of this. So we're going to review it now. So topic 3, Percy Jackson and the Olympians trailer 1 review. Info: when Zeus accuses Percy of stealing his lightning bolt, Percy and his friends Grover and Stater and Annabelle, another demigod, must travel across America to find it and return it before it's too late. The first 2 Percy Jackson books were previously featured films starring Logan Lerman as Percy. Percy Jackson and the Olympians is scheduled to premiere on December 2023, December 20th, 2023, with the first season consisting of 8 episodes. I did see the trailer. It looks decent. It looks okay. I mean, it looks like a, YM, whatever it's going to be, but it looks crisp. The graphics look, good for good quality for an actual Disney Plus streaming show. I feel like Disney is trying to push this. I'm excited mainly because I'm hoping that they do knock this out the park, because let's just be 100% transparent. They haven't really had major success unless it's Star Wars or Marvel, as far as like nothing as far as show. I'm talking about show.
Barely
not
having
movies.
success with Star Wars.
Yeah, barely. But
I get what you're saying. They need another venture.
they need another
IP.
franchise, IP that's not Star Wars related, that's not Marvel related, that can actually be a good streaming. Like, okay, I can't wait for season 2 of XYZ, and it doesn't have to be like, oh, you talking about that Marvel show?
Yeah, this would be showing their range.
Yeah, it's really what, because we all thought it was going to be, what's the show that remember we were reviewing what's the mystical show? Oh man, and old dude that played Iceman in Top Gun
with Sean Ashmore. No, you said Iceman and the Titans.
No, he played Iceman in Top Gun. He was the opposite of
Val Kilmer.
yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Remember, he was in the actual movie of what I'm talking about, the mystical show or whatever. And then and it was the I don't call him Doris. I'm sorry, a smaller person, the smaller person actor.
Peter Dinklage?
No, not him. It was another guy. But he came back for this show. I can't remember. I apologize. I know somebody's yelling at the screen. It's something sucks.
Right.
I'm sorry if I named only two.
But yeah, it was
People I
based
knew.
off an old movie that came out almost 30 years ago. They didn't
30
redo
years
it.
ago.
The movie did. Almost came out in the 80s.
Well, I'm not gonna know who that is then.
Willow. You talking about Willow?
Yeah, Willow. Thank you. Thank you. It was Willow. Thank you.
Wait,
Remember
Val
they did
Kilmer
a
was
show?
in that?
No, he was in the movie. He was in the movie.
Oh
Willow.
yeah, that's right. With Warwick Davis. Yeah.
Yeah, and then of course, the girl found out that was his daughter or whatever like that. And
The TV show didn't go anywhere.
yeah, season 1 was that. That's what I was saying. That's what I was getting at. This is an example.
I'm not
like,
gonna lie, I was hyped until
I was hoping that I was like, everybody was like, okay, this is a good Disney Plus. Doesn't have to be Marvel related. A Star Wars, great, a new show, and it didn't. Nothing happened, and it was like, I'm hoping that Percy Jackson is not that. I hope it's, I hope it's their version of Max's Harry Potter show. I'm hoping that this is a contender for that.
It's enough fans for it to push it like that.
Yeah,
At least
I don't know, because when's the last movie that came out? You know what I mean?
but no, that's based off the books though. The books so really good.
That's true.
The
but
book fans is like a whole different fan base.
I mean, I get that, but are they like rebooting this whole thing?
Yeah, they're rebooting it. It's not
Yeah.
based off the movie. It's a
Okay,
whole
okay.
reboot. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, from scratch. Yeah, they starting over from the beginning. So I mean, I'm excited. How you feeling about it, Steven? I'm really excited. I hope they knock it out the park.
I'm with you on that. I hope they knock it out the park.
Did you see the trailer? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I like the kid they got. He seems like, family friendly. You know what I mean? Like, if he pulls this off, he can be a household name. Like I said, because it's like certain people, they had that innocence, and then people who would naturally have the innocence and then you bring it to your character is like you just being yourself. So it makes it more easy to play that character.
Mm-hmm.
I think that kid got it. Just from an acting standpoint, just looking at his facial expressions and like how, so, but with that being said, they have to boot it correctly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I said, Ryan's got to be good. It has to make sense because like, with these book fans, you cannot get it wrong, dude. Like not even one aspect, or it's going to be criticism for years. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So they really got, if they're going to do this, bro, they have to be on point from rooter to tutor, because these book fans are going to let you know off rip first episode, first minutes in, the criticism is going to come. Because like I said, this is a difference between movie and book. Like these are like diehard fans, like the
Harry Potter,
Twilight, and Harry Potter. Like the book fans are like really serious, bro. So I hope they do it. Like I said, it looks interesting. It looks family friendly. They got a good kid playing the main character. I just hope they stick to landing.
Yeah,
I really hope they get it right, because if they don't, they're pretty much they're gonna let them know they didn't do a good job.
Exactly.
So
yeah. How did you feel about it? Did you see this trailer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how did you feel about it, and what you think
I
about
liked it. So I'm hopeful. It's I hope they deliver a gift to their fans, because they are, when you talk about Percy Jackson fan, they have some diehard fans, like you said, the book fans.
Yeah,
they looking for details because they've been ready. They've already envisioned this thing in their mind. So hopefully, from what I see on the trailer, it looks good. I'm like, okay, but I hope they like it really is like that. Like I hope the stories and everything is on point when it does premiere. So fingers crossed.
Magical,
How you feeling about it?
I already give my opinion.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
yeah, all right,
yeah,
great.
yeah,
Thanks.
right, yeah,
All right, let's go ahead and jump to
Appreciate
topic
it,
4. Tiana, Disney Plus animated series sets Joyce Cherie as lead writer / director. Info, something like you know what I'm saying? The Tiana animated series in the works of Disney Plus has enlisted Joyce Cherie as the show's lead writer and director. The musical project was originally announced in 2020 during the Disney Investors Day. I remember that
Beginning
too.
of the apocalypse.
The series has previously been described as a follow-up to the 2009 animated film The Princess and the Frog, which introduced the character of Tiana. And Nika,
2009?
yeah, it was 2009, bro.
God,
Crazy. I think that was their last regularly animated. Yeah, not
Right.
Yeah. Which introduced the character of Tiana Anika.
You're my black don't crack, man. I am 25 for the next 10
I'm
years.
trying to read notes. Okay, Anika Noi Rose will once again provide the voice of Tiana. That's good. The original voice from 2009 coming back. The series was originally expected to debut in 2023, but is now said it's to be launching in 2024. I'm super excited about it. I mean, of course, it's not. We just go around the type. It's not much that we can talk about yet because we don't really know enough. But I did research on Joyce. Joyce is really good. I mean, she's written a lot of things. I can't really remember offhand what she has actually been involved in, but she's written some episodes on some things that are really good. So really excited. I know she's going to pioneer this into something good. I'm just now intrigued to figure out, okay, what's going on. I'm hoping that they don't drop the ball on this, mainly because of the fact that you're trying to pick up where the movie ended, and you're kind of like, okay, now what happened? And I'm just hoping it doesn't mess up or anything like that. So how you feeling about it?
I have hopes for it. I hope it does well. Like you, I hope they don't drop the ball. And I hope when they continue the story, because I'm not sure if they're going to make it like episodic to where like it's a villain of the week type thing. Because Princess and the Frog outside like the main guy, like I don't really know what other struggles there would be. But also, or unless it's like, well, no, because you're saying it's taking place right after the movie.
Yeah, they're saying it's taking place after.
So I was going to say they might have done a time jump with her and her kid, but I don't know.
Yeah, her having with her prince. Yeah,
so maybe. That. But yeah, as long as they don't put a bunch of like propaganda crap in it and just focus on the story and the characters, man, I'm happy with it.
Good, some good songs. Yeah, ain't got to be nothing crazy or anything like that. How you feeling about it?
Well, first off, shout out to Joyce Cherie for that. That's huge. That's from Norfolk. I don't know if y'all knew.
Oh wow, I did not know. I didn't know that part.
Whatever. This little guy here.
It's funny.
Yeah, actually a native to here. So that's amazing for her. And also I want to say it's great that they got Anika Noni Rose to voice since she's the original.
Yeah.
So that's a blessing.
I do love that when they do things like that.
Yeah, that's really, really good.
Nostalgia.
Hopefully, the story will gain some new fans because that was a long time ago. So those 2009 fans are probably in college or something or grown.
Yeah, exactly.
So hopefully the storyline is, I don't know what they're going to do because the whole thing was, okay, it was a princess and a frog. And then the frog, then they got from that. Like now they're princess. So I guess I don't know what they're going to show, but I'm excited to see it.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see where
the real princess of Louisiana,
right?
Exactly. How you feeling, Steven? Something for your daughter? Yeah.
Here's the deal, though. I need to know how they're going to spend it because how much turmoil can you get from the happy ending? Yeah, be expanding from that.
Exactly.
And even if there's not turmoil, how much are you going to stretch the happy ending before it gets
it gets too boring? To keep my attention.
Yeah.
Are they going to cover like racism and stuff?
Oh yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to think that time period, a black woman on a restaurant in the South. It's to me, if I was on, it was so much stuff I can go around with that.
They did kind of highlight. That's what she struggled trying to get that.
You understand what I'm saying?
So maybe they could be struggling with trying to keep it.
Oh yeah, that could be a thing. Yeah. Have an issue with them because isn't the prince? Is he Caucasian or is he Arabic? Or
so it's weird because he looked Caucasian, but he like ambiguous, like he could be mixed or
Mixed Arabic, Caucasian type of.
well, I don't know because they're in Louisiana. I don't know.
Creole?
Not to, not to be
yeah.
racist, but I don't know how many Arabics are really down south like that.
Oh, I don't know. I mean,
So
I don't know. Time frame. I don't know. I was just
Creole, because
Creole.
they
That could be
look
something too. Yeah.
spicy
got you.
white. That's what
Oh,
they look
yeah, I got
like.
you.
Like the Armenians, the minority of whites.
But yeah.
No, but like I said, if I was doing it, it'd be so much like historical stuff. I would like tie into like the history of Louisiana, like doing that because you gotta think that's when like jazz.
Yeah.
Like, I would have like
Good music,
Diggy Gillespie. I like incorporate like all that type the history of Louisiana.
And that's
You know what I'm
another thing. Since they touched on like the Loas and stuff, like in the movie, I wonder if they're gonna bring any of the Loas in to like the series, like Papa Legba, Baron Samedi, all the rest of them.
Yeah.
Because
That'd be cool.
right. I
Definitely.
wonder if she delves into magic after her experience. Maybe.
That'd be cool
See,
too.
hey,
Yeah, it could
that
be.
would be part of how she keeps her restaurant up.
Yo, you know what'd be crazy?
Mhm.
I'm pitching this, but look, what would be crazy is like she tries to keep the restaurant. People are trying to stop her from keeping the restaurant, like through like
The big
BS, like health code violations,
Yeah.
ordinance, stuff like that. Turns to magic to
And that has
defend her restaurant, but then slowly throughout the season she becomes the villain, but we still root for her.
That's pretty dark for
Right.
It's for yeah, it is for kids.
Is it? Because it doesn't have to be back. 'Cause, I mean, they did it for Maleficent. They did it for all these other like Cruella de Vil.
This-
And
I got
those
you.
are
Oh, yeah,
still
I got
kind
you.
of
Disney for you
kids.
right
I got
here.
you.
This is Disney for you. They're gonna find some way to turn her back to a frog.
Yeah.
Or
That's
her husband's gonna be a fraud this time.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
no.
I hope not. I hope not. Because that's gonna be. Because they could have
just
just made it a movie if they were gonna do that.
Well, also it's
That'd
gonna
a waste of
be
time.
exciting to see her as a princess, because if you think about the original movies, we just saw her as a frog for the most part.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
and
it's gonna be
it
exciting
was
to
like
see her.
controversy, like why is the first black princess, Disney princess,
And
a frog
then
throughout
they
the
did
throughout the movie? So this is good to see her.
Well,
as a
I think they
Candy
did
and the
that
voodoo.
the switch on the princess and the frog because typically the prince would have been the frog, so they thought, yo, subvert expectations. So you think it's gonna go this way, no. So I think
Yeah, I got
kind
you.
of did it that way.
But yeah, let's go ahead and jump to topic 5. So this is the last topic for this segment. Topic 5, Gen V, episode 5 review, Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Info: the storyline of Gen V revolves around the first generation of suits who come to a realization that their powers were not heaven sent, but a result of the parents injecting them with compound V.
Spoiler alert. If you ain't even watch it, hey.
Oh yeah, you already know we're gonna talk about this. So
So
all right, so let's go ahead and let's dive in. So first off, of course, if you've seen we do have express reviews now that we do post. You can check that on our social media, of course, Instagram, Facebook, and things of that nature. I did get my impressions on the first 5 episodes, but I want to say this here, of course, now. This is utter perfection. This is what a show needs to be. When I'm talking I'm talking about the gore, I'm not talking about the obscene language. I'm talking about character development. I'm talking about core writing. I'm talking about keeping you intrigued. I'm talking about keeping you on edge, suspense, just off the random. We've talked about that, the whole daggone beer keg thing. Because see, that's what I'm saying is writing is exceptional when you're engaged in this one scene, you're in it and they're talking, and literally out of nowhere, a whole thing messes up the whole scene. You're like, yeah, and then he come through, he's mine. I'm like, yeah,
we're talking here.
exactly. Like that's exceptional writing. That's suspenseful. All of these actors and actresses are doing a remarkable job. I am super proud of the writing and all the acting. The crazy thing. Oh, and of course, people who watched episode 4 and 5, that whole jarring thinking that you sitting on your remote because you're like, oh,
Thinking your TV fucked up.
yeah, you had to go back and be like, okay, what happened again? And it's
Thinking your
literally
data went up. Like, hold on, buffer.
time to jump to another scene, bro. And then old girl turning big, and then realizing, we could dive hours into this. I'm just gonna give my impressions on it. Episode 5 was great, and the ending, finding out it was Kate, was crazy. And then
That's how
learning
you
another,
subvert expectations.
learning about that being her other power, that was crazy. And just turn to you first, Steven. How did you feel? Like, what's your favorite scene? How you feeling about the show right now? We halfway in the season. Right?
Like I said, I like how they touch on the characters and how they modernize it. Like they deal with sexual orientation, they deal with suicide, they deal with eating disorder, they deal with mental health issues. it's like they took all these problems that a lot of teenagers go through and made them like superpowers and show them character development and figuring themselves out, not just as individuals and as friends, as a team. Like I said, like I thought it, but I didn't know if they was gonna do it. I'm like, well, shoot, if she eats to be throw ups to be small, can she grow to be like 67?
Right, and then they actually show it.
Show the joint. I was like, bro.
Yep.
Because I was right there with you. I thought the same thing. I was like, can't she just do the reverse? Because she eats to get normal size. So if she just ate more.
Over 8. So what would happen?
Yep.
And then it's like, your girl, she's getting more of her power. Like now, she can kind of control it now.
Doing the blood thing?
Yeah, because
that was crazy.
She's Scarlet from Mortal Kombat, bro.
As soon as she gets her anxiety, everything just. But now it's like she can't control it because she, old boy.
She like, wait a minute. It feels like you're having a heart attack.
Right?
Like, you sound crazy. Let me stop that for you.
Right?
Move this.
You got a whole blood clot. Let me thin that.
Y'all crazy. And then she was like, oh, remember, she was like, oh, when am I get my period? You know, I don't want to talk about. Come on, let me know. Next week. Like,
she said next Friday. She had like,
it's crazy.
I love this show.
I would just walk up to her and be like, it smell like cancer.
It's crazy. But go ahead. Overall.
Hey, yo, I got something.
Yo, no bullshit. If she didn't want to be a superhero and just wanted to work a regular job, you know,
she'd be a damn doctor.
No, fuck that. You know how much money she could make just doing her own like paternity test? Just bringing 2 people, be like,
oh,
yep, you're good. All right, out next. Boom, 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 boom.
I mean, she could do that on the side. She could still be a doctor and then do that.
But she'd be bigger than Maury.
Yeah, she would be.
The hell out that show, bro.
She could do. I mean, she could do everything. Just like come in there and be like,
look,
no.
though, she could do like the ancestry.com site.
Bro, what?
Yeah,
you feel me?
Yo,
it's crazy, bro. How you feel about the show? How you feeling so far? What's up?
I'm excited, bro. This show's amazing. Like the writing. So first off, what gets me about any show being good or great is the writing. Because a lot of shows that we haven't liked in the past before, one of the things is always in common is their writing or the like hammy overacting and stuff like that, which I kind of blame on like direction and the lines. But like when you have a solid show that can not only subvert expectations but do it right to where even if you're following the breadcrumbs and the clues, you're like, damn, how did I miss that? And you go back and like, I can see how this makes sense. Like with the Kate reveal, like I thought it was Rufus the whole time. Like this mother, you know what I mean? But then like you go back and you're like, okay, I see how she manipulates the emotion. Like, but could she make people forget? She's just like, hey, you know, like when was really about to choke him out. Then he's in a restaurant, like grabbing his food. Like
that joke was crazy,
that
bro.
Fucked me up.
But it's funny how he came. The moment he came to though, like yo, you walked all the way here, and it's like, oh, damn, it happened again.
But that makes me wonder if it's a range thing, you know, because she told one person to like go walk off and like hit himself in the dick.
And you thought him in the back.
Yeah,
in the back
yeah. I wonder if she's just like go here, order food.
You know,
and then when they hand the food, it's just like
Gray. She's Jean Grey.
Oh yeah,
she's Jean Grey.
Yeah, that's crazy.
A little bit.
Not to that extreme though.
Yeah,
she can, because like you said, now that you say like range thing, that's her developing her powers now. She ain't got to touch because like at first she reminded me of Rogue, you know what I'm saying? Touch,
that's what I thought. Gloves stuff. She's a Rogue type.
Then like you say with range, now if she can pinpoint it, the telepathic. That's why I say maybe she's more like a Jean Grey. Then it's like towards the end of the season, she just goes berserk, and then like you know how Jean Grey was the Phoenix. I'm thinking if she's that good, she could have everybody like a damn zombie.
Oh yeah,
yeah. And I think if she turns full evil, it's only because like she already regrets what she does or what she did because she was trying to like.
Yeah, she gave him his memories back, so yeah, she felt really bad.
I like to kill her, yo.
Man, yeah, he still might. He still might.
Because that was the same thing I thought when Golden Boy. I thought he was about to kill Andre, but he didn't kill him. Yeah. Oh, did you get a chance to watch this show?
Watched it.
Oh, okay. Let me get her. How you feeling about this show? I know it's. Yeah, I know.
The fellas. Yeah.
But like the story I'm just like, what in the world? But I couldn't stop watching.
Yeah.
It's like a roller coaster party for your eyes type thing.
Yeah.
Mind blown. But they did their big one with that one. You don't find good TV is hard to find. But this one was really, really well executed. So
these one of the shows I want them to keep going for like another 6-7 years. Like just same thing with the boys. Like, I don't want it to stop. And then, oh my God.
So what, Ted Knight?
Yo,
he like Batman, yo.
Hey,
Bro,
watch your mouth.
Yo,
Batman ain't never walked by something.
No. I'm talking about his skill only. I'm talking about his skill. We just talking about the skill.
How is he back?
Who we talking about? You talking about Ted Knight? No, who we talking about?
No, I'm talking about
Sam?
No. Homelander's dad.
Soldier Boy.
I didn't see him.
Yeah,
I didn't see him at episode.
Once you watch the episode, continue watching. They're going to show you the next. Yo.
The
post credits. I didn't get a chance to catch that.
Soldier Boy.
Hold on. Wait. But no. Remember though, this is. I think it's in between season 2.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
He's back.
No, remember in the first episode, they already talked about everything else that happened in the last season of The Boys and shit. Because I thought it was going to be a little prequel thing, but it's not.
Remember, A-Train did a little cameo joining the first.
I saw him on the. They showed him on the TV.
But that was like for the grad school thing. But they already talked about like they were making fun of the Deep and everything else.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And then they even brought up the whole Starlight thing. And Maeve is already dead. So that's what I'm saying. Like, so I'm like,
we wanted to see what's going on.
Not those boy. We talking about. You know what I'm saying,
bro? That's crazy. I did not see that. Yes, I'm gonna have to see. I can't wait to watch the newest episode coming up on Thursday.
My God.
Yeah, we definitely gonna talk about that. That's crazy. I appreciate you sharing that with me because I did not know that. Let's go ahead and jump because we can talk about this all day. Let's go ahead and jump to segment 6. We're trying to get you y'all questions. So let's go ahead and jump to Game and Power real quick. Topic 1: RoboCop Rogue is coming. Where is the hype? So let's go ahead and talk about a little bit of information about this real quick. RoboCop Rogue City was announced in July 2021, and the first gameplay trailer was unveiled a year later. The game features an original storyline based on the first 3 RoboCop films. It is being developed by Tion and published by Netcon in partnership with Metro Goldwyn Mayer. Which holds the rights to the franchise. The 3 companies work together to ensure the game is faithful to the films. The development team watched them multiple times and incorporated their satirical aspects, especially that of the first film. RoboCop Rogue City was developed by using Unreal Engine 5. That's good. Original RoboCop actor Peter Weller will return to provide his voice and likeness for the game.
Let's go, Murph.
RoboCop's sluggish movements are also incorporated despite first-person shooters generally using swift gameplay. RoboCop Rogue City was initially scheduled to release in June 2023, but now will release later, pushed back 3 months, of course, as we already know it's coming out on November 2nd. 2023 for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and X, and of course on PC. So I know a lot of people, which I highlighted this to you. I know you was like, what's going on? And stuff like that. I don't understand why it's not a lot of promotion back in this. To me, if my understanding, I thought it was supposed to be a AAA game, maybe AA.
I don't know. You got MGM behind it, so you think? Well, no, because they're still making money. Movies and TV shows, so you would think that they'd have the budget for it, unless they're just not sure with where the property is. Because if it's based on the first original 3 movies, like I watched those when I was a kid, you know what I mean? And so let's think about how many years removed is that, and then you have the one reboot, which I'm assuming probably didn't do well because I thought we were supposed to get a sequel.
Yeah, we were supposed to.
So with that being said, and they had the TV show, the cartoons for a while, so I don't know how many people remember that. So I don't know if they're waiting on it to drop and then letting like reviewers spread the word that way. Because I know there's a couple people and a couple channels that do like before you buy and everything else like that. So I only seen part of the trailer and I didn't realize that I already seen it because I forgot it's been out that long, but I haven't seen the gameplay trailer yet, which I'm interested in checking out. But as they say, I'd buy that for $1.
Yeah, I got you. I know game is not really used or anything. Did you see anything on it though?
No, I haven't heard of this,
but
that's exciting that the original guy's gonna, lend his voice. That's really exciting. But no, I haven't seen anything on on the RoboCop. My brothers would have said something if
Yeah, which I understand why they're lacking on the marketing.
Yeah.
What about you, Steve? Anything?
Come on, HX.
I have nothing to say because I didn't see it. Nah, but it's of course we always love the nostalgia and how they can get, you know, a fan childhood favorites,
Yeah.
either to be a cameo, a voice act. You know what I'm saying? I always thought that was like pretty dope, and it, like I said, it incorporates a new generation, but also it's nostalgia for the originals who came up watching it. I remember RoboCop when I was a little boy. You know what I'm saying? And the craziest scene I was seeing, yo, is when the boy had shorty in the headlock and he shot in between the joint.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this cat's crazy.
Right between the skirt, bro.
Yeah,
Man, it
sounds crazy.
And then even with the reboot, my guy did a good thing. I can't think of his name right now.
I know you're talking about.
I don't know his name.
Yeah, I don't remember his name right now.
I was that was actually pretty dope for me.
Yeah.
My favorite part of that is like, yo, he solved his own murder in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, that joint was crazy.
But
That's
yeah,
crazy.
all that, man. Like I said, I'm getting some games.
Samurai androids from the third movie. I can't wait.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna skip
get some
topic
gameplay,
2 because we'll jump on that on another time. We kind of low on time. I do want to touch some questions. So let's go ahead and do the last topic for this segment. So Sony unveils smaller redesigned PS5 models and a price hike.
You didn't want to skip this grade.
Why are we doing this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's just go to
Why are we doing
question
this?
bag. We don't.
I mean, the only reason I want to say it, the only thing I want to say because I'm mad about it is that it doesn't come with the stand no more.
Join me in solidarity, Trey.
No.
That's a story lifestyle.
So yeah, it's just overall, Sony made a bad move with this. I do want to, I want to kind of just go ahead and get in the question back though, but we will dive more into this because that is frustrating. I don't know why Sony made it. It's 30% smaller, but it's going to cost more, and then on top of that, it doesn't come with a stand. So I don't know what's going on with it.
You charge it more for less.
iPhone.
Which is crazy. Yeah,
iPhone.
exactly.
What we said earlier, that don't even math right. This
Yeah.
new math. It's that new math.
Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and jump on the question bag and get on with it.
Hey,
If you want to send us a question, you could definitely email us a question at spectacularradio@gmail.com. You could do like a fun name, whatever case it may be, and if we find it deem it appropriate for the show, we'll definitely read it on file.
But we're gonna have question bags after dark, starring Melendez and Big Jex.
Yeah.
Real quick though, I know one of our questions was, do we watch The Bear? Now I was actually able to binge watch that. It's actually kind of based on a true story. It's about this guy who takes over the restaurant of it's on Hulu. It's called The Bear.
Yeah, I heard about it. We were just so far behind that
we're gonna get to that when we review it. I just don't want to leave that out because I know some people like, hey guys, I had a question about this show. Are you gonna review it? And like I said, we've been so busy, guys, but we appreciate all of y'all supporting us.
Mm-hmm.
We're just going to try to get to everybody one question at a time. So we have forgot about you. So
we're gonna do a separate question back video anyway. So, but let's go ahead and try to get many questions we can do. So, Tops writes, "Hey Dre, you put me on to For All Mankind. It's addictive and so good. Y'all ready for season 4? I am. I'm telling everybody. So it's a show on Apple TV Plus. It's called For All Mankind. If you watch it, you will become addicted to it. I'm trying to tell you that now. It is phenomenal. So I'm trying to tell them. So I got you, Tops. All right. So Kyler Renner writes. Kyler Renner writes. Thanks, Andre, for your express review of Assassin's Creed Mirage. I went ahead and got it because I loved Assassin's Creed 1 through 3, and this one is in the middle for me too. It's not bad. How far are you and any of you other gentlemen playing? Now and woman, but she's not really into gaming. So, but are y'all playing it? Or are you playing Mirage or anything?
I haven't had a chance to turn my Xbox on in like 3 months.
Gotcha.
Matter of fact, I lied.
He's adulting right now.
Well, yes. I will say I turned it on long enough to install Starfield.
Yeah,
I played Mortal Kombat for a little bit, but yeah,
Army man.
That's don't get me started on the DLC. Yeah, I will play it.
Gotcha. Malik writes, I am a pop collector, the Funko Pops. Like I have over 250 pops.
Hey yo, add 260 because we got some pops coming.
Yeah, buy my pops, man.
Don't buy. That's not the dog.
Not the collectible. No, not that pop. I mean my Warmind pop. Buy my Warmind pop.
Yeah. I
You
was
guys can't afford this pop. You heard me.
I was
My pop's too damn good. You know what I'm saying?
So
Right. After dark.
I was seeing if you guys collect them at all, and if so, which one's your fave, and do you take them out of the box? Keep up the good work.
Not only do we collect them, we have them.
Yeah,
We
so
make
we have
them.
pops that we are trying to get out into the public. We'll let you know in the updates on that. But as far as like outside of the ones for Spectacular Comics, I do have one that's like the Wanda, where she's actually like this. She's floating with the book and everything like that. I love that
The
one.
Darkhold.
Yeah. Do you have any Funko
No,
Pops? Or
I
anything?
don't.
Okay, gotcha. I got
It's
you.
all good.
Do you have any?
Yeah, I got mine.
No.
War Major.
Yeah. What about you?
I got a few of them. And to answer your question about keeping them in the box or out the box, unless I have a duplicate, I typically keep everything in a box because
Thanks.
what might be like 20, 30, 40 bucks today could be like hundreds tomorrow.
Yeah, that's true.
Hopefully.
That's true.
So,
Like the Motion Man Pop.
Yep.
like the War Mind Pop.
Yeah. And More Major.
Black.
War who?
You funny.
Major because he's a big deal.
War
All right.
Minor.
So Black Piccolo writes, loving the podcast. Keep up the content coming. Anyway, you fellas guessing when we gonna get the other season of Dragon Ball Super? They've been lying, playing with my emotions. I don't know. To be honest with you, Black Piccolo, I'm
works for Marvel right
frustrated
now.
and irritated about that. So trust me, yeah, we understand your pain. Melinda, has any updates on that? I don't know.
I have no updates other than
You
my
know.
heart still aches.
Yeah.
You don't even know.
Yeah. Bragging writes, there is a rumored Transformers project that's to come out late 2024. You guys think it's true? If so, what you think? Animated, live action?
Are they still doing the animated Transformers? That's on Netflix?
Yeah, I think it's on Netflix.
Is
But
that what you're
I
talking
think they got a new project coming out. I don't know if it's going to be a live action movie. I mean, if anything, it should. They're supposed to be trying to do a G.I. Joe Transformers crossover, but I don't know how that's going to pan out. You know, so after what happened with the Transformers, but it didn't make that much money. So.
And that's what I was thinking
Rise of
when
the
you
Beast.
said a project was coming up. I was like, probably has something to do with that, like another crossover to like get G.I. Joe set up or something like that.
They still missing pieces from the last two ones.
Well, so in the last Transformer movie, it seemed like they did away with the whole like G.I. Joe movies that came before them, like even the spinoff. So it seems like they're going to be like rebooting G.I. Joe as a whole.
They did it. This the third time.
Yeah, we're gonna see how. So we'll take one more question and that's it. Winter Falcon writes, yes, incredible. Invincible season 2 is coming November 3rd. I am so ready. I love the show and the comic. Are you guys excited? What y'all think of season 1? And I know y'all reviewing it, so I'm not going to ask. LOL, love the content. Yes, I'm super excited.
Absolutely.
That's part. We're talking about all 3 shows coming out. Is that you watch that with us?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Invincible's good.
Yes.
Okay.
Y'all ready? So we're ready. So we'll get there with that. So we're gonna stop there. We hit our mark. We got way more questions. We're gonna do a question bag, so we'll catch up on way more questions. And then of course, y'all know we got the Comic Central and other game reviews coming out. So definitely check us out. Spectacular Inc. Radio, Spectacular Inc. Comics, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, things of that nature. So all social media platforms. My name is Andre Brown. This is Spectacular Inc. Radio. We appreciate you guys, and we'll catch you out next time. All right.
Damn good
Thank
show.
Yeah. All righty. That was good.
That was good.
Okay. So how you feeling? Yeah, you like it? We'll come back next. Next time, but the Sunday after.
Yeah.
Yay! Woo! So great.
Wait,
Oh, she's trying to do. She's trying to.
Oh, let me
I'll
Let's all get in.
You gonna get in? All right.
Yeah. Appreciate you. So I'll send out the notes and then so I'm gonna create a chat so you can have us in there and everything like that. So we can and then we'll get everything together. I put the notes and stuff like that in.
And
So,
then,
yes.
okay,
So I
cool.
Y'all
appreciate
got
you.
any questions from the question bag we can answer since we're off the air real quick? No, that's just strictly for the show.
I'm
We talking
going
about
to
nothing?
give you information
I'm talking
for,
about for the
you
show.
said you needed somebody to play the bodyguard?
Yeah. I appreciate that. Playing bodyguard. Okay,
So
cool.
I'm gonna give you his information.
Cool. So that'll be added to the next one.
All right, so we got two of them.
Yeah. Good,
All right, cool.
good.
So yeah, we got two.
Yeah, I need two. Yeah. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'll shoot that out to you and stuff like that. So
Okay, cool.
I appreciate that.
Yo, Andre.
Mhm.
When are we making the movie, bro?
We come on.
The War Mind movie.
Yeah,
There's-
2027. All right. Woo! 2027.
You want me to age out the role by then?
You can't never age out the role.
Look. My movie's gonna come before yours, Steven.
Mine's gonna be much better.
You probably,
Man,
I mean, you gonna be, bro. You gonna be in like the whole Prometheus circle and all that stuff.
am I still in the Associates?
No, you're not.
First of all, no one
wrote you
asked
out.
you.
I wrote you out.
Look, I die on screen, fool. I die on screen.
He was hit by a Ferris wheel.
Yeah. Oh my god.
The Ferris wheel thing rolled off and it broke.
That's what happened to him? Damn, boy. Rolled
She
up
wrote
and hit
him
your
out. It's like, yeah, it's good. He said he can't come back for part 3.
They thought he was dead.
He come back in a wheelchair.
Yeah, boy. So this what you doing?
Well, let me go get Prince so he can start editing the thing. Oh, I know you think you gotta go handle something or do something. Oh,
I don't have to do the table read today.
okay.
But I'm gonna email you this right now.
Okay, I appreciate that. Let me go grab Prince real quick because he gotta edit the video and stuff.
Look up. Say cheese under.
We'll get Prince real quick. Yeah. All right, yeah. Head out.
Right.
Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, always.
Oh, don't leave it for Andre. All right. Bro. Lord have mercy.
You're out here. Oh, you need now? No.